I'm saying I'm late. I'm late. You are live. Yay! You never know when that little button's going to show up. But hi, everyone. I'm Jeanette Collins, and you're at stampin'to Connect. I'm so glad you're here. I'm glad you popped in. And today I am going to be demonstrating a cute little card made with the penguin place. And you're like, penguin place? You know, we've done that one. Well, pull it out again because it's so cute. And it does have a lot of winter things that you can do with it. So let me turn you down to show you the penguin place. And before I do, I want you to know that if you spend $35 with me, I will be sending you a pack of the penguin, is it Playful Penguins paper that came out last year, and it's no longer available. So let me turn you down and I'll show you all that. Ready? Here we go. There it is. Okay, this is the penguin place. It's a photopolymer stamp by stampin'up. The best, I mean, one of the cutest things about it are the sentiments. It's just so cute. Be cool, be chill, be merry. And the little thing about I like you a lot. It's like a little, except a lot. That's just adorable. But you can make so many scenes with this because of the snowbank, all the little extras, you know, the deer, all that stuff. It's just cute. You're going to love this. And today I'm going to be making a card that uses mostly just ink. Okay, so that's great. And it's in the mini catalog now. It like I said, it came out last year, but it was so popular that they kept it and put it in our mini catalog. So here it is. It's on page 22. If you have the mini catalog, you can get that number and order it. If you don't have it, and you may want to order it after you see how cute it is when we make something. And then that comes with a punch. It's called the Penguin Builder. You see it right there. And it's on page 82. Okay, let's put these glasses on. That's correct. Okay, so the mini catalog. And if you do not have a mini catalog, please reach out to me on my, you can reach out to me here on Facebook, or you can go to my site, which is stampin'toconnect.com, and you'll be able to connect with me there. And let's see. Today, we're going to be using these colors for our, for our card today. You're going to need tuxedo, black memento ink. We're going to need the fresh freesia, which is, love fresh freesia. And we're also going to need mango melody. So not a lot of ink, but it's so cute. Okay. And of course I have the penguin punch builder. So like I said, if you don't have that, you can turn to page 82 and pick it up still, since it's in our mini catalog. And let's see what else. Oh, let me show you the colors of the cards. Now I put this, all the materials for you, like I said, on my Facebook page, on this Facebook page, so that you could make the card with me. And today we're going to be using soft sea foam, which is a color that we don't use a lot. So it's a regular size A2 card, 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. So we're going to have it turned in the, I think so. Yeah, we're going to turn it vertically. I had to think for a minute. It's like, is this one go vertically? And we're also going to use out of that DSP, that penguin DSP, the tree. So if you have this DSP, go get it. I'm going to show you an alternate if you don't, so that you can still make the card today. So don't despair. Anyway, the dimensions on this one is 4 by 5 1/4. And like I said, it has a little tree, and we can make a background real quick. Okay, we're going to need this white piece, which is basic white, and the dimensions are 2 1/4 by 5. All right, I'm just going over this real quickly. And then our fresh freesia piece is 1 by 4 7/8. All right, so and of course we'll need just a scrap white for our penguin. Okay, so let me get this all out. Now we can put the base away for now. We're not going to need it until the end to build it all together. And we're going to start with this piece here. And I'm thinking. In order, if you do not have this piece, let me show you how you can make one very easily. I would take another piece that is the same size of your soft sea foam and get let's see, that's one thing I didn't get is a lighter color green. Hang on, let me get it. Let's see. Okay, I do have the soft sea foam, so let's use that. And all you need to do is take your little tree and stamp it up and go over it with your stamp. Now, I'm not stamping straight. I need to look at it straight. Now, remember, I am not looking over it exactly. But remember, we're going to be putting something on top of it. So if it's not perfect, it's okay. I think you get the idea. And that would be a background for you that is in place of this. All right. Man, this thing is hard. You know what? Let me put myself in the camera as well. Let's see. I don't want to do solo. I think I have to, though, to put myself in. Let's do it like this. Let's try this. There we go. So you can see what I'm doing. Now, one of the next things I want to do is I want to take, well, you know what? We can go ahead and take this background and glue it on to our card base. We might as well do that next. Okay, let's use our bone folder to flatten it out. But anytime you don't have the exact paper that you think you might need, you can make your own. Just use the same paper and then stamp it along, and stamp on full strength and then stamp off. Okay, this is just a cut quarter inch smaller on each side to make an 1/8 of an inch on. I have somebody watching. I hope you can say hello. I would love to see you comment so I know who you are. Like I said, I would love to connect with you. Okay. I bet you're a friend of mine anyway. Okay, let's see. We're going to put this on, and that's what starts our layer. And then the next thing we're going to layer on is the white, the basic white, the 2 1/4 by 5. But before we put this on, okay, it's going to go here. We're going to do some stamping, and we're going to stamp the little penguin and a snowbank. Okay, so let's get my little stamping pad, scooch all this stuff, and we're going to need this long, I call it a snowbank, okay? And we're going to ink it up in the black. I guess all of this will be inked in the black. Okay, so I'm going to ink up the snowbank for this little bitty thing of a card, this little section. That's pretty good. Remember, it never has to be perfect. I'm going to turn it around so it looks like a heel. Let me get it in there so you can see. So it looks like a heel going down because he's going to be skiing. And I'm even going to turn it a bit so it looks like it's really going down. I think that's so cute. Okay, so I'm going to push it all the way down to right there and stamp. Okay. So there's our little snowbank. And we need to now stamp our, let's put some snow. Let's see, should I put some snow maybe? Yeah, I'm not sure what I want to do. Let's do the little penguin. Now we're going to be using this penguin. He's the one that is sliding. It looks like he's moving. So we're going to stamp him. We're going to stamp him once, way down here, and then we're going to keep stamping, but we're not going to re-ink. So we're going to stamp off, and it's going to give us I guess, what do you call it? The illusion that he's racing down, and so that's his shadow behind him, if that makes sense. So let's get him inked up, okay? Now, if you have a stamparatus, these little penguins are great to stamp with the stamparatus because you can get that exact blackness. All right, let's put him right on the hill, pretty far down here. Stamp. And now I'm going to stamp off right behind him. And stamp one more time. There, it does. It gave me that 3 shadow. Isn't that adorable? It's just so cute. Okay, now he's going to need a beak, and that's why I have the Mango Melody. Let me close this one. This is the best part when you put together the little scene. Okay, here's the Mango Melody. And the beak is this one. There's 2 beaks in the set. And there's one that looks more like pointed, and it's actually got a little curve on it. This is the beak for this guy that's moving. And the other one is more straightforward. Let me show you my little penguin here. See how that beak is more like a straightforward triangle? So that's how you know which is which. All right, here we go. Going to ink this little guy up. Doesn't take much. And we're going to put it just on. I think I can get away with just putting it on here because we can't put it on the second one because his body's in the way. So, and just put it as close to the little line as you can. I may have gone in too much. That's pretty good. See, I would have to go here. I don't know if I should go here. No, we'll just pretend that it's getting covered. Yeah, I don't want to do that. All right. And let's see. I'm going to use the greeting. Oh, I want to put his hat. Yeah. This is a little hat, and we're going to put the hat on in Fresh Freesia. So let me pull my Fresh Freesia out and put the little hat on, and we're going to make the sentiment. And my sentiment is going to go on a scrap piece of Fresh Freesia. Okay. So let's get the little hat done. Now, I think I can go on all 3 with the little hat. Should it go this way or this way? I like it kind of this way. One, 2. Oh, it's barely. You're barely going to be able to see it here. 3. I'm going to do the second one again just because I want to. And what I'll do, I'll stamp off here and then stamp off again. Because I can see through the photopolymer. That's what's up. See, it did come out a little darker. Now this one too. Okay, see, that's better. At least you can tell they have little hats on. Yay. I get so excited. Oh, I need the Fresh Freesia to put the sentiment, and I'm using, this one says, to, I know you can't see it. There it is. To the coolest friend ever. And you know, to make sure that it's straight, one of the things that I've learned from a seasoned stamper is if you put it down on your paper first and then pick it up with your block, most likely it's going to be pretty straight. But you can test it on your paper and see how straight it looks. And that looks very straight. Okay, so we're going to put this on this strip of paper. I know I've used a color here and stamped some little snowflakes, and I can't remember what color. I'm going to have to pull another color. Okay, I'm stamping up with this with fresh freesia, and we're going to stamp it right really close to the bottom. I'm going to hold it there just for a second as I gently press, and there it is. Pretty good. Pretty nice. Okay, so that's ready. And let's see. I think, you know what? I don't have enough room now because I was just thinking about it. I must have done it on another card where I used the little snowflakes. That's what it was. Okay. Because I've made so many. Can't wait to show you some of them. Now, next step is we've got this ready, and we're going to be cutting around the sentiment, and it's going to go here on the, so far we've got this going to go here, and we'll cut the sentiment, and it's going to go up here. And now we need, I'm missing something up. We're needing this fresh freesia piece that we're going to be putting on the back side of this. Okay, so this is 1 by 4 7/8. It's just an 1/8 of an inch shorter, so that I'm going to be wrapping ribbon around it, and so that the ribbon, you know, catches good right there. So this is what our card is starting to look like. Oops. It's going to be down like this. But what we need to do is we're going to use a die and cut this to make it really interesting. And the die I'm using is from the scalloped contour dies. It was in the description, not the description, but the supply list. And we're going to use this scallop because we often forget about it. We use those other, hi, Mellory. Hi, so glad you're here. Okay, let's see. I know, I think what's so cute about this card is the, you know, the movement. Woo! I want to use the little piggies little thing that goes, wee, but I don't think the penguins say wee. Okay, so we're gonna die cut this one. Let me get my baby die cut machine, my little emboss. First, let me put this down. And I'm going to put it toward the bottom so I don't lose too much of the color when I, okay. I need some washi tape. Can never find it when I need, oh, it's right in front of me. Okay. It's really going to be a cute card. And like I said, if you don't have this paper, or you, first of all, if you don't have the set, it's in the mini catalog. You can buy the Penguin Place, the stamp set, and at the back there's a punch. You know what? We're not using the punch. I get so confused on which oh, this is tearing, which cards I've done. I'm sure you do the same. Okay, now the little mini emboss. Let me grab it. It's right here next to me. Push everything aside and open it up. Boom, boom. Okay. And the plates, I have them right here. Let's get them set. Put this here. And so it's the white plate, the number 2, and then another number 2 go on top. And I'm trying to layer the first number 2 where it comes, you know, where it's offset. Okay, before I finish, I'm going to go back the other way. That's how I like to do it. Wait, did I hit it? Yeah, I did. Okay. Okay, let's look at it. Watch me get this put away real quick. Sometimes I tend to be really slow because when I make cards, I am slow. I'm just like, oh, this is so much fun. So when I'm online, I'm like, oh, wait a minute, I got better hurry up. Okay, let's get this off. Okay, oh, it's so cute. Look at that. It's got that little stitching in it. So, of course, it's great because it's Stampin' Up. All right, now let's put this, we're going to glue it onto the back of this and put it down here. Oh, that's so adorable. Okay, so I'm going to move that. And actually, let me get another, let me just put the paper down and glue this. I'm just going to do the very top of this, and I'm not putting a whole lot. I see some people squeeze their bottle way too hard because you don't want it oozing out. And I did it backwards. Okay, that's great. See, I'm hurrying. Where's my little, okay. I have a little rag. Take it off. And this will dry. No worries. Believe me, I've done it before. Okay, here we go. Now, let's do this again. Am I just that confused? Did I have it right the first time? I did. Oh, my gracious. Oh, my gracious. Okay, let's do it again. It better stick. After all those tries. Yeah, we want to do it this way. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's going to be a little shorter. I mean, just a hair shorter on each side. So when I put my ribbon around, it will be so cute. And let's go ahead and do that now. We're going to use the Fresh Freesia ribbon. And all I want to do is take a piece and we're going to place it down on that seam, kind of to cover that. And I'm going to use just enough to wrap on each side. And we're going to use a little bit of tearing tape. Okay, so I'm going to turn it over. I'm going to get my tearing tape and just use a little. If you have the regular, oh gosh, roll tape, you can use that. I really like using glue, so I don't buy very many of those. Okay, and you want to just press it down really good, and then get your little tool that you can pull that up with. I hope you can see me. Oop. You know what? I can move that banner. All right. And now, so we're going to put the ribbon, start here. Actually, put it right in the middle. Come on. And then wrap it around. Oops, too far. There. Like so. I'll fix it. I have a little bit of OCD. There we go. There. What I'm doing is I'm looking at my ribbon. Since this is, the ribbon has two dark pieces, I'm putting that top dark piece on the seam. So I think that's the way it looks best. All right. And we're going to put a bow on there, but let's see. Maybe we can just put a little knot. But first, yeah, we can put a little bow. Let me tie a little bow. We'll put it on there with the glue dot. Looking for my scissors. Tie small bow. This is an easy. No, I better not say that because I won't get it. Get the bow made. Jinx myself. There. Okay. And I'm going to pull it where it's not too big. We don't need it to be a big giant bow. Okay, and then pull the little tabs, the little loops again. Come on. Okay, I've got it pretty tight. Need to pull the ends just in a little bit more so it's not too big. There. I think that works, and that will end up here. I'm going to need to cut those tails. Oh my gosh, I'm in Texas, and today we had the best weather. It's so pretty outside. I don't know the temperature, but it's nice. Okay, so that's how that will go. But you can put some twine around it too, and so let me do that. I think the little bit of white looks good. So I'm just going to loop it around a couple times, and I can use that same tape on the back here. Yeah. And now it's going to be easier to loop. Oops. And I think what I'm going to want to do is pop this one up. So I'm going to get my dimensionals and scissors. And use these dimensionals to hold down this twine back here. So that's a good thing. See, where's the other ones? Put one in the middle. And another one. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is cut these little strings off. It doesn't need them here. So I'm just using the white just as an accent, just to kind of give it some more interest. Okay, and I'm going to pull it down over the fresh freezer ribbon just a bit. Doesn't have to be perfect, which is real hard for me to say. Okay, I'll stop because I said it doesn't have to be perfect. And then we'll put the little bow on with the glue dot. So let me get my glue dots. Starting to get too much stuff on my desk. Okay, here's one. I'm going to use two. And I'm going to put it on the back of the bow. There. And then add it right here. All right. Now the sentiment, let me get my card back over here. So the sentiment, this is going to go here. Let me get the rest of my dimensionals on because I need them on the rest of the sides of the card. You know what? I can do these bigger. Little strips. Big one. The sides. It looks so messy. Okay. We don't need that. We can take them all off. The back's all off. And add this to the card. Yeah, you know, we forget to use these pretty dies, and they just add so much interest to your card. So, if your card is looking too plain, don't forget that you can, like I said, just like I did here, just add the bit of color to help the card have more interest. And now we're going to put this down like right there in the middle and as straight as I can. There we are. Oh, so cute. Now this sentiment, I'm going to cut it real quickly. I got to use my sharper scissors. Okay. I wish it were a little darker. If I would have used another color, maybe it would have been darker. But I'm going with this one now. Okay. I'm going to do it straight. I can't talk when I'm cutting because I'll oh, it's so skinny, but it's so cool. Okay, I'm gonna put that down flat because it's so skinny. All right, glue. If you use glue, you see how tiny I'm using it. I use this this mono liquid glue, but I have a little holder here that I can just drop it back into. And I also have a pin here so that when it gets clogged, it's just stuck inside the little plastic. I can declog it, and then I always put the pin right back. So there. So it's there when I need it. Okay, here we go. Oh, that's just so adorable. I just think that's so cute. And maybe a little bit of bling. Do I even have my bling out? Let's get my bling. I may have some fresh freesia left over somewhere. Let's see what these are. I think that's what these are. These are those little bubbles. See, the 2021-23 in color. So yay. So we'll use the little lavender ones. This is what they are. And let's put, I don't know if we're going to need the big ones. I'm going to put one way up here. I don't think this card's going to need much. One here. I'm going to put one more next to the banner down there. Just a little triangle. So cute. And that's the card. So, and what I would put on the inside. Do I have an inside card ready? Well, on the inside, I would just choose another sentiment. You're the coolest friend. I don't know if there's one on the stamp set or not. Let's see. Where did I put it? Okay, not sure. But remember, if you want this paper, if you'd like to have a little bit of this paper, I'm going to send you a pack if you spend $35 in my shop using that host code up at the top. So here's the little penguins running off on the snow or the ice, which is so cute. I love the colors. I love that it's such soft colors. And that kind of reminds me of the paper, because this paper is so pretty that we had. Look at that. These little penguins you can punch out. They punch out perfectly. So this paper is no longer, it's retired, but I'm happy to send you a quarter pack of it. All right. Well, thank you for being here. I am so glad you were here, Mallory. And I hope you come back to see me do something, interesting again. And I will be doing this Make It With Me on Thursdays. So normally I come on at Thursday at 1 o'clock. Today I had an earlier appointment I had to get to. So, but try this little technique. It's so cute, especially with them. If you have the set, love it, love it, love it. So thanks again for being here, and I'll see you next Thursday. Bye. I can figure out how to turn it off. There we go.